unknown threat began in Russia. The origin of the virus is unknown, but its effects were devastating and swift. In the 1930s, reports of biological experiments began leaking out of Russia. Then reports of villages destroyed overnight. Then entire cities. We feared the Russians had developed a weapon of unparalleled power. The truth was far worse. The chimeras stayed sealed within Russia for over a decade. Then, in 1949, they launched an attack that overwhelmed all of Europe in a matter of weeks. For several months, we thought England was safe. But in October of 1950, the Chimera burrowed under the Channel. We had prepared for them, but in 3 months' time, the war was lost. We abandoned the cities to the Chimera and retreated to scattered military bases and outposts. The Chimera had won. On July the 11th, 1951, the Americans launched an assault on the eastern coast of England. On the second wave of that assault was a sergeant named Nathan Hale. The actions of that soldier have become a matter of both scrutiny and myth. What follows are the known events of his life from July 11th to July the 14th, the day he was last seen. Soldiers had no idea what they would soon be facing. The US government had sealed its borders in 1950. Radio waves and newspapers became state property. Only the highest levels of their government knew the truth. The operation was an exchange. The Americans were bringing supplies and tanks into York. We were giving them our one secret weapon, something we could offer that they couldn't build themselves. I was the commander of the convoy team that was to meet the US soldiers. We were ambushed in Manchester on the way to the rendezvous. There was no way to warn the Americans. They were on their own in York, fighting an enemy they knew nothing about. We never learnt exactly what happened there. All we know is that Nathan Hale was the sole survivor.
Go! 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 Stalker!
That's the AA we're looking for. All forces get to cover. Give it some room. It's weak in the back. Operation Shear has tied up the bulk of the Khmeran defense in Nottingham. Affirmative, Command. Keep them off us, and we'll wrap this up in a jiffy. Hastings, your squad. Take Cornfed here. The hybrids are threatening to break out at the base of this first pylon. Body cap! Come on, Sergeant! Saunders, how's it coming? Sir, Khmer continue to reinforce their positions. Third tunnel secured. Free to go. You kill anything coming out of those tunnels that's not wearing shoes. Yes, sir. We're on top of it. We're closing that tunnel, and we are not losing the captain's prized pig. Damn! Took it down single-handedly. I'm out 20 quid.
Keep them back! Do not let them close! Stalker! Reload! Reload! Hold your ground! With your company! Look up more! These Stalkers got moving!
Bad shooting, I'd say. Considering I was hit and all. You go ahead. I'll cover this entrance.
got another open panel! You have to shoot the rods! That's doing it! Keep shooting! Another paddle, boys!
As the tower fell, Chimeran creatures began to shriek and writhe on the ground. They died within minutes. We believe they were simply unable to survive the loss of the angels. The significance of our victory in London wasn't understood for several days. The reactor meltdown caused a chain reaction that destroyed all the towers in the network. At least in Britain, the Chimera were defeated. We have investigated the ruins of 5 towers so far. As we attempt to reverse engineer the complex technologies we find, the mystery of the Chimera only deepens. With combat subsided, the soldiers have been searching the rural villages for survivors. So far, we found 921 hiding in bunkers and basements, 78 of them children. Cartwright's youngest daughter, Angela, was among them. As for Nathan Hale, his body was never recovered. He was presumably incinerated inside the tower. The American military lists him as killed in action, July the 14th, 1951. A part of me still believes he might have escaped somehow. I even thought I heard his voice on the radio just after the tower exploded. I'll never know for sure.